The Eightfold Path. So now we're going to just talk about the first two steps on the Eightfold Path. These are the wisdom steps, the steps that mark your intention to continue along this route. I personally don't like the word path for Eightfold Path. I don't really think of it as a way into enlightenment. I think of it as a set of rules for being happy, content, satisfied today, right now. So there's no place to go. That for me, if spirituality doesn't work now, I'm not worried about the future, because there's a mythical future and there's a never-changing past, but right here is where I am, and I need it to work now. I need it now. And so for me, the Eightfold Path is a system that works if I'm working it right now. I can be happy now. I can take this unsatisfactory life and find some satisfaction right now. And the first step on that are two wisdom steps. The first step is right view or right understanding. And really, that's just understanding and viscerally in your gut, understanding that the Four Noble Truths are true. One of my students, her dad was really thrilled when she told him that she wanted to learn Buddhism. And he told her that it's not the Four Noble Truths, it's the first truth. That's the one you got to get. And she came back and told me that, and I had never heard that before. I'd never even considered that. But the more I thought about it, the more it made sense. If you can get, this is probably what turned me into a Buddhist, really. If you can get that it is not your fault that you're unhappy, if you can get that all of the things that you're doing right, you are doing right, and that's great, high five, but that's not where happiness lies. If you can get that life by itself cannot make you happy, that you have to do some stuff yourself, when you get that, then the rest of this is easy to do. But if you don't get that, you're not going to want to do the rest of this stuff, because it's not easy. This stuff is not easy. It's a simple idea. Life cannot satisfy you. Stop it. Stop it. But if you stop doing the things that are making you crazy, you can be happy. If you can get that idea, then the rest of this makes sense. And that is the right understanding. That's right understanding. Her father had right understanding in a way that I, after 25 years of doing this, still didn't have. It was great. It was a great eye-opening thing for me. And I thank you, Jen. Thank you for sharing that with me. So, what is the understanding? You have to understand Four Noble Truths. I know we've talked about it before, and we will talk about it again. I'm telling you, it's going to keep coming up. And the Four Noble Truths are: life is painful, difficult, unsatisfactory. The reason that life is painful, difficult, unsatisfactory is because of our belief that there is something out there that can make life less painful, difficult, difficult, or unsatisfactory. And we run towards that. And it doesn't last, no matter what it is. So say that we go on vacation. Well, vacations are 2 weeks. What happens when the 2 weeks are over? Or even if you're lucky enough to, like me, to travel as a life, once it becomes your life, it's not a vacation anymore. And then that too becomes impermanent. Everything is impermanent. Nothing lasts. Let's do new car. Get a new car. And it's great at first, it's great. You go in, you sit in it, you mess with all the features, you take it and show it off to people and all of that kind of stuff. Then you start going to work in it every day. Eventually, it just becomes my car, the thing that I have to insure, the thing that I have to pay to park, the thing that I have to keep the registration up on, the thing that I have to keep gas in, the thing that I have to keep fixed. It becomes not new car, but car. And here's the thing. We believe that the newness is what makes it important. So then we go out and we get another car. Or we work really hard to get enough money so that we can eventually get another car. Life is unsatisfactory. There's nothing out there that is going to make you happy. The Buddha used to say that it was like trying to satisfy your thirst by drinking salt water. You can't there's nothing out there you can buy. You can't buy it. You can't go to it. There's no left turn where happiness lives. It's just not. So if you can get that, then you've gotten the first of the Eightfold Path. And you understand the Four Noble Truths. So, the Buddha said that there is a way for us to stop all of this craving and all of this running around trying to find happiness out there. And the way to do that is to practice the Eightfold Path, which is where we are now. See what he did there? Four Noble Truths, Eightfold Path, Four Noble Truths, Eightfold Path. That's where we are now. Second on the Eightfold Path is right intention. So once you have decided that you agree with the Buddha that life is unsatisfactory, but there's something you can do about it. Once you get that, then you have to do right intention. I intend to learn the steps of the Eightfold Path. I intend to practice the Buddhist way. I intend to rid myself of the qualities that are unworthy of me. Which means I intend to stop lying, for example, under right speech, or I intend to stop selling drugs under right livelihood. I have the right intention. And those are the first two, the wisdom practices, the wisdom steps of the Eightfold Path. Thank you. Thank you for watching these. And I'll see you in the next one.